What up, tribe? What up, tribe? What up, tribe? Y'all see the smile? The smile is because I'm finally out of quarantine. I'm finally out of Zimbabwe. I am finally back in Cape Town. Supposed to go back to the States tomorrow. So I'm walking on the ocean for the last time. You see this roaring ocean here in Cape Town. And I'm gonna show y'all in just 1 second, but it almost looks like a tidal wave is coming, like it's real strong. But look, let me tell y'all something. Why did I have to go through that ordeal in Zimbabwe for 2 weeks and not able to leave and being exploited for so much money? Like, why did that have to happen to me? I know that there's pain and suffering in the world. Why was I subjected to that on my vacation? Let me tell you something. About maybe 3 weeks ago, I was in an Uber, and the Uber driver was from Zimbabwe, but that he was not an anomaly. There's Uber, and then there is Bolt out here. Bolt is like a cheaper version of Uber. So on those two apps, probably about 80% of all the drivers are from Zimbabwe, and I couldn't understand why would they come from Zim to South Africa, right? But you go, hold on, let me show y'all the water. Let me show y'all the water, man. It's back there getting busy. It's like busting back there, man. It's really busting. And look at that tide coming in. Look at that tide coming in, y'all. Look at that tide. Oh, you can't. Anyways, so I couldn't understand it, right? And so I had this one particular driver that was trying to express to me that South Africa is like the place in Africa where people not only from Zimbabwe, from the Congo and all these places come to get work. And in my mind, I just can't get out of like my American lens. And I'm like, to work for white people? I don't get it. Why can't you basically get what you get here in your country? I just didn't understand. And so I had this one driver, he's trying to tell me, like, you're from America, you're so lucky. And it is hard for me to see any kind of privilege associated with being from the States when I am the descendant of slaves, right? And so it's just like, what are you talking about? And so he's just like, so he left Zimbabwe to come here to Cape Town to work, to drive for Uber. And he said, I just want to go to America. If I can go to America, if I can see New York City, then I can die. I can die a happy man if I just go to New York City. I'm just like, bro, what is happening, right? And so, I want to understand, because what he's saying is real. There's so much conviction in his voice, but I don't get it until I actually went to his country. Now this particular driver, he was also telling me, I'm gonna come back. I know I'm going back and forth. That's what my brain does. But this particular driver was also telling me that I was just like, bro, he said, I want to come to America. I said, yo, just stack your dough up, come to the States is good. He's like, bruh, the process is different. When you come from Africa, you have to fill out all kinds of paperwork, and you have to be selected because you are like a flight risk. They think that people will come from a third world country and get to the States and they'll never go back to the plane, right? Which happens, right? It's happened with whole Olympic teams have gotten to Europe and other places, and they have left and not going back to the plane. And so they make it really hard for people to come from a place like Zimbabwe or Malawi or something like that and just go to the States, right? And so he's telling me all this. I'm like, damn, okay, all right. So in the ride, I gave him a $5 bill, like in USD. And he was like so elated, like, oh my God, thank you. Like the dude, like he was almost in tears. Now the dollar's very, very strong out here. It's a lot stronger than the rand. He was like almost in tears, and I couldn't understand, right? Like, wow, man, what is happening? What did God do? God placed me in Zimbabwe, and he placed me in a place where they're going to make money off of me for Not only for quarantine, because quarantine hotels, you have to be at certain hotels and they charge you, not just that, but also for the testing. It's $60. It's $60 for every time you take a COVID test. I took at least 4 of them. $60 in Zim goes a very, very, very long way. And so basically what's happening is labs where you get tested, they're like crack houses in 1986. So crack houses in East Oakland or East Detroit or Harlem, and how it's just a way for in the hood for you to just make money, and basically you're exploiting the people as well. That's how labs are. So these labs are popping up everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised if some of these tests were false positives, so they can report it. So they can make money off of people, right? So they figured out a way to basically kidnap tourists without any kind of with global support, because you can't leave the airport. You're on a no-fly zone and all that stuff. And they, so basically they keep you there and they milk you for your money. And so the country, the people, and I want to just make a distinction between the people, because the people are so sweet. Like, they're very sweet, they're very considerate, and they're very happy. They're generally a very, very happy group of people. And I say, when I got to South Africa, I had these experiences when people was like, "What's up, my nigga? What's up, nigga?" When they see me walking down the street. When I went to Zim, it was never that. It was like, "What's up, my brother? What's up, brother? What's up, brother? What's up, brother, man?" And I really took a liking to that. So the people are cool, but what happens is when the people say, "Yo, I want to get some money. I want to get a house and a car and travel," then you got to get with the BS. Then you got to get with exploiting people. And that's what a lot of people, COVID is the new hustle. Labs are the new hustle. And once again, it's a way to kidnap tourism with it's a way to kidnap tourists with global support. Because once you get that test, you stand for at least 10 days, maybe even 14. Let me tell you this, I had the Ministry of Health. The Ministry of Health, these two sisters came to my door. And I was just like, "Yo, I'm due off quarantine in 4 days, right?" It's like, we know, we got all the tests, we know they're all positive. There's no confidentiality out there. We know they're all positive. And yes, you should be out quarantine 14 days. I was like, "Hold on. It should be 10 days. And she said, "Yes, I just saw you cough. It's 14 days. I was like, "Sweetheart, I got allergies. We're not playing this game. In 10 days, I'm out of here whether you like it or not," right? And so I was in there suffering. I was like legit depressed. I really felt like I was in prison for a little while. And so at any rate, I couldn't wait to get on that plane. I had to leave from Victoria Falls, Zimbabwe, to Harare, to Cape Town, and it was drama all the way with Zimbabwe. Drama in Harare, as far as just getting my tickets, just having computers and things that work at the airport. It was just an entire mess, man, like, I promise. And so when you see these videos of African migrants stranded off of the coast of Greece or off of the coast of Italy trying to get into Europe for a better life, do you need to think about, just know how totally exploitative and dysfunctional the governments of some of these places are. And I swear I would have never understood that had God not placed me in Zimbabwe against my will for 13, 14 days. And I'm gonna end with this story. I had a student from Africa maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and she asked in front of the class something to the effect of, as a person of African descent, what is your understanding of the people that come from Africa to the United States? What's your take on that, right? And I said, well, I can't understand how anyone from any place, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Guinea-Bissau, Zimbabwe, wherever, I can't understand how anyone could come to the United States and believe the American dream, knowing that it's built on the backs of enslaved Africans and murdered natives. And I said that to her. And it was, I put it more tactful. I put it in a way that she didn't feel bad. I was just saying how I felt. Now my consciousness is totally expanded now that I know the experience of what it's like to be stuck in a country where things don't work. And things will never work. I don't want to say things will never work, but things are so bad, and the people aren't like, the government's not like, let's fix the system. They're like, okay, I'm going to get mine any way I can. I'm going to get the most that I can for me. So I'm going to leave y'all on that. I'm pretty sure I'm going to return to this topic later, but I just want to let y'all know I'm fine. Back in Cape Town, supposed to leave, going back to the States tomorrow. So peace, tribe. That's what I got. More is coming, more is coming, more is coming. Thank y'all for tuning in. Look, listen. Subscribe to the tribe, please. Stop playing. Subscribe to the tribe. Go ahead and like this. Drop a comment. Peace, y'all. And another one.